Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle, these first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Grab behind the line. It's right. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2nd down play coming up. To the air. It's Dart. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
2 straight runs, 2 losses. Now it's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Looking to throw. It's Aller. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Penn State 7, Ole Miss 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running right through tacklers. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Eller. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Penn State 7, Ole Miss 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. The sure hands. It's Fleming. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And that one is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
And they'll take over first and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
2nd and 10 here. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's got some room. Can he get there? Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14. Ole Miss 0.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss.
I just love watching those guys do work.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Now the important point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
14, Ole Miss 7.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Aller. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. This time enough for 1 more play in the half. Ball handed off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Curry.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Like 1 more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. The Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Penn State. Just ran away from the defense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Penn State 28, Ole Miss 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Dart. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks loose at the 45. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll run it with the draw play. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advance into the next round.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll run it here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Singleton. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Same tailback, another carry. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To stretch the lead, the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Penn State 35, Ole Miss 7.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field. It's dark. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. That's reeled in. It's Harris. And he's tackled after the catch.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's moving out of the pocket now. Caught near the sticks. It's Bentley. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Rebels looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Pressure is coming. Nice grab. It's Price. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Rebels line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Dart. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down short on the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 35, Ole Miss 14.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking downfield, it's Allen. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get 4 positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Handing off on the draw play. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now.
On to kick it away.
And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And now another deep ball here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this team, wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. And the Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Rebels pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. It's Dart. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, going to the line here with the clock running. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That sack makes it second down and forever. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Trying to find some room. It's Singleton. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll kick it away here. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line in a hurry up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
Offense getting set for what could be their final drive. Down late in the final quarter. Back to throw. It's Dart. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Throws it to the right. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the comeback is on.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
35, Ole Miss, 27.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the head coach accepts the penalty, pushes the offense back a little bit. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.